Hi everybody, the Mature Simmer here. Welcome to another new sim that I've picked up that I'm going to go ahead and work on periodically. So this is a police simulator. So lots of things coming up here. So I'm letting you experience it just as I am from the beginning. Obviously I'll cut things out that make no sense, but so I talked about, I've also got firefighting simulator, and I shared in that what I'm going to share here. You know, I always enjoy the police medical shows and firefighters, and I've always been like, hey, this is really loud, so hold on. Let me go to audio, and we'll turn down the music. Music is nice and all, but we don't need it blaring in our ears. If you think you need it louder than that, let me know. So one of the things I had shared was, I like those kind of shows, and it's like, wow, it'd be cool if I could do things like that in a sim. And I've seen these on and off, and they happen to be on sale around Black Friday. And so now, between this, firefighting simulator, both from Astragon and Project Hospital, that I've been doing as well, I think I've got all three of them covered pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump in, and we're going to start a new career. I'm not going to go too strange here. Let's see. Alright, I can't. Looks like I have to pick a character. So let's see. We've got Aaron, who's married. Noah, he's single. Looks a little older. Danny Lopez, also married. 1990. Let's see. 1993. We'll see if we get someone close to my age. So I'm older than that. It doesn't look like it. So 82 is the oldest. Goodness. Who are we going to go with? No, it just seems a bit... He's the oldest one, though, so I guess we're going to do that. More hints on what's happening makes the game less punishing, or the full experience designed for players who want an immersive experience. Okay, if you're playing, it's highly recommended that you start a new career. This provides useful hints. Remember, you can change the game mode at any time. We suggest change the game mode to simulation once you're familiar. Alright. So we'll go with its suggestion because I haven't, I played sim games, but I haven't played this one. Alright. If a person tries to avoid arrest by running away, you are allowed to use non-lethal force. Alright, I guess we're logging in here. Alright, here is the district overview, where you can pick your next shift. You have to play 5 shifts each week. You can take 4 days off a week and receive new shift options by pressing R. So let's see. So Brixton, financial, okay, so we can't get to these. They're locked right now. So the Melting Pot is a diverse district that includes the neighborhoods North Point, historic downtown, Alcombe, Chester, and Beaufort Landing. Parts of the district are very old, but it has continued growing and resulted in a diverse urban landscape where modern architecture meets historic buildings. So, sounds interesting, but we're starting on, looks like November 7th or July 11th, depending on if this is European or English dating. I don't know. But I guess we're going to go ahead and select. There we go. Alright, so I have to click on it. So we already read the historic district. Do you want to select this district for this week's shifts? Well, I don't seem to have a choice other than that. New shifts available. A new day in the office. Check the available shifts. Each week you can request up to 4 new shifts by taking a day off. Alright. So let's see. Brighton's first school was founded in North Point in 1739. Wow. Was owned by the Catholic Church and initially for boys only before being purchased by the city and turned into a public school within the first decade. The first girls were admitted the same year. The school still exists and is located close to the church. Well, that would seem to be an important thing. So do I just click again? Alright, Brighton has nearly 500,000 inhabitants as one of the Franklin's largest cities. The city was founded in 1622 and is one of the oldest cities in the USA. The harbor town has grown so much over the years that its downtown district had to be relocated to land further away. Compared to other harbor cities, Due to its size, a lot of citizens from the metropolitan area are drawn into the city to work and leisure each day. This ensures that there is always something for the police to do here. Alright, shift duration. 25 minutes sounds reasonable. Alright, so we can go 15. I'm just curious though. So we can go up to 90. So let's do 25. That'll keep the video reasonable. Won't make it too terribly long. Alright, so welcome to North Point. Alright, well there I am. It is set to Ultra on the... Oh, I just moved my mouse wheel and that was enough to leave my desk, I guess. Okay, so I need to issue parking tickets. I know this says it's an open world experience. Let's see. Can I talk? Oh no, I don't need to do anything with them.
Goodbye.
Alright. Can I talk to her? No, this just... Alright.
Hello, officer. It's your first day on the job, and your first shift is to issue parking tickets, so be on the lookout for vehicles violating parking regulations. Be on your guard and show presence when you encounter other violations. Always remember to have reasonable suspicion before you detain someone and a probable cause with sufficient evidence before making an arrest. Now, some days are better than the others, and remember, every day is different. Good luck.
Thank you, partner. I'll certainly remember that.
Alright, well, that's good to know. Is this the way out? No. This is the way to get money, maybe. And this looks like the jail. Alright, how do I leave the building here? This is a bit crazy. Because this, I think, was... Yeah, alright, great. So my first challenge will be to exit the building. In theory, this... Oh, I see. That is the way out. Alright, welcome to your first day as a Brighton police officer. Your first assignment is to issue parking tickets. If you see any violations during your shift, such as littering or jaywalking, you are encouraged to act. Detain the offenders, ask them for their ID, and issue them a ticket. Keep Brighton streets safe from any violations. In the top left corner, you will find information on the time, date, and duration of your current shift. All new officers are advised to use the handbook for additional information about certain duties. You can open the police computer from the tool wheel by pressing... See, I don't know. That must be the tab key, I think. If the game is too easy or too difficult, consider changing the game settings to enable or disable simulation features.
We've been getting a lot of calls concerning the parking situation over the last few days. Will you keep your eyes open, officer?
Copy that.
Alright. Okay, so it is the tab key, I guess. We just have to hold it a bit. It's a big manhole cover. Alright, well, good news is we're in good shape. We run everywhere. Well, we're supposed to look for parking violations, so... Like... Let's see, what can we do? Now, should they get a parking ticket here? I mean, this guy's just parked poorly. Like, to me, this, I hate this in real life, so I'm gonna issue him a parking ticket. Position and alignment. I can't do that. Darn. He's in a parking lot, even though it's a mess.
How you doing, officer?
That person just littered. What are you doing? You did it right in front of me. Alright, littering. Shift and conduct points. Earn points based on your actions in the game. Shift points are rewards. Conduct points are penalties. For example, asking for ID without any reason will deduct conduct points. After each shift, both you reward your district, which earns you duty stars. You unlock items and other progression areas by accumulating enough duty stars.
I stopped you because I saw you littering.
That can't be true. I'd never do that.
Well, it's right there, isn't it?
Would you please show me your ID?
Yes, officer. There you go.
Alright, so let's see. It looks like her ID is expired, because it's 11... See, this again is my confusion, but I think she has an expired ID. Alright, after gaining evidence, either issue the ticket, leave a verbal warning, or arrest them. You can issue violations one by one or select them all at once, either after handcuffing someone. Alright, so we can still do that.
I will now fine you between $75 and $100 for carrying an expired ID.
Why does it cost so much?
Alright. And then we're going to issue the violation for littering.
I'm writing you a ticket for littering. That will be $25.
Why does it cost so much?
Very interesting. Alright.
Everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
Alright, encounter report. You just lost your first CP because you didn't act correctly during the last encounter. After an encounter, you can press I and open the encounter report on your board computer. In the report, you can read a summary, and if you asked for their ID, you can quick jump to the involved persons. Okay. After an encounter, you can press I and open the encounter report. Okay. Alright. You detained a person. Well, I saw her for littering. You need reasonable suspicion. You're ticketed. The violation. My goodness. So I just basically, I lost 17 conduct points. But it said I saw her littering. So why did it tell me I saw her littering if I didn't? Alright, let's see. So, what do I do for the parking tickets here? I'll just run around. You discovered a new point of interest. Giant head. Oh, I see. I wonder if I can move around quicker. So, like, can I tell if the... Okay, it's valid. Alright, I guess I should have looked, because I'm thinking maybe they're going to make it not too terribly difficult. We just gotta watch people. Wait, what kind of... Let's say bus. It does. Alright. So they're in the bus lane. So we are gonna issue them a ticket. So, special parking zone. They are at a bus stop. Alright. So can I see the encounter report for that? Alright. Car is in violation. Cool. Alright, I did something right today. That's always a good thing. Now, what is he doing here? He's probably okay. Which person jaywalked? Where? I don't know. Oh, I see. That person? They're in the crosswalk.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Alright. I'm gonna leave them alone because... Okay, police hand gestures. Use hand gestures to give traffic orders to drivers or resolve traffic jams. Open the inventory wheel and select police hand gestures. Then choose between use wait move gesture, use U-turn, and use reverse gesture. Okay. Well, I'm not looking to gesture, I'm just crossing the street. Alright. Let's see, is he in a zone that shouldn't be parking? No parking, emergency vehicles, noon on Wednesday. Alright, well, it says this way at the red point, so they're okay where they're parked. Alright, now I saw you. I just saw you. Hold on.
I stopped you because I saw you littering.
No way! I always use a trash can.
Okay. This civilian is showing signs of strange behavior. For your own safety, you're now allowed to frisk him. Okay.
Kindly cooperate for a pat-down.
Alright, no items could be found. So now, okay, well, where's the thing he just threw down? So am I going to get in trouble again? So I'm going to issue a violation for littering. I'm just going to do that.
I'm issuing you a ticket for littering, which will be around $25.
I don't have that much money.
Alright, certain interactions with pedestrians and vehicles, like checking an ID or focusing on a license plate, enter a record in the police computer. The entry history displays all identification data for the current shift. Officers should make good use of the police computer, as they will find additional entity information that's not available on ID cards. The police computer can be accessed with C or via the tool wheel. Alright, well, I didn't ask for their ID.
Have a nice day and goodbye.
Alright, so that one seems that I was okay. You correctly explained why you stopped them. You searched a person and everything seems in order, and you trusted in your evidence and detained the person for the correct reason. Oh, this guy's fun, man. Expired ID. Or wait, oh no, this is stuff I did. Never mind. Those are my encounter. I'm gonna get run over. Alright, let's see. People gonna not do dumb things. Again, let's see what this sign says. Okay, it's not Wednesday, it's Monday. So, everybody's okay. Are they... Give traffic orders to pedestrians for their safety. Okay. Well, I'm not worried about that. Alright, they're valid. I have to get 5 tickets today? My shift's gonna be too short. Andre's Bakery. Alright. Oh, tow zone, taxi, whoa. So this whole thing is a taxi stand? Ooh, both of these, look at that. So can I tow them? Okay, why is it not allowing me to interact with this car? Oh, I just needed to be forward a bit, I guess.
I got a car here that needs towing. Can you send a record to my location?
Sure. The wrecker is en route to your location.
I have a vehicle that needs towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location, please?
Tow truck will be at your location as soon as possible.
Alright, well there's one. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about the littering person. I need tickets. Let's see if I get yelled at for avoiding them. Alright, they're valid. I guess I don't want to jaywalk. I'm kind of like, well, I need to go to the other side. Alright. Everybody's good at paying the meter. And again, I didn't really see them.
Officer?
Hi, citizen.
Hi, citizen. That sounds very formal. Alright, those people are going to be really upset. It's a lot of work to get parking tickets, I'll tell you that. Alright. Now there's a bunch of cars. Oh no, he's not parked. What am I doing? I can't believe nobody's got an expired meter. Everything's valid. Alright, this guy's in a bus zone. Okay. I don't know why people do these things. So, they're in a bus stop. Alright. Am I not able to go into that yellow space? Oh, assigned areas. Your shift is assigned. Okay, shouldn't leave their area. Okay, there we go. Alright, well that's good to know. Valid. Valid. At least all the citizens are paying their tickets, so valid. There's a lot of stuff over there. But I think they're just parking meters. Can I cross here? I'm not sure. Am I gonna get in trouble for jaywalking? 'Cause there's not really a crosswalk, but it is, like, close together. Let's see if it yells at me. It didn't. Valid. Aha. Finally. Oh, their car's really dirty. Like, that almost should have given it to me there. Alright. Parking meter expired. Alright. They're valid. They're valid. They are valid. And they are also valid. Alright, I guess I'll just keep going. Oh. I suppose if I can run, it cover more distance. I didn't realize that, like, I had hit the shift key at some point and it was just staying on. This guy is parked off on the curb. I think that's a bad thing, so we are gonna give him a parking ticket for position and alignment on the sidewalk. Alright. So I'm being a good... What? They're not jaywalking. They're in a crosswalk. Do they... Are jaywalking different things in this world? Because, yeah, jaywalking to me is not what that guy is doing. Alright. I think this was the one I had seen, so let me go down. I hadn't gone this far. I need one more, I think. That guy on the curb? He is. So he's easy enough. Does he have both? No. He's just a bad parker. Alright. Position and alignment on the sidewalk. Alright. They are valid. Let me check the other ones. Valid. And valid. Because, yeah, it's just no parking on Wednesdays. I need to go across the street, I guess, because, you know, it'll be just my luck. I guess I should have looked. Which person littered? I don't know. It's not even telling me. They're valid. They're valid. I'm scared of giving people stuff for littering, because then they... Oh, that's my patrol zone, so... Alright. So we'll go this way, I guess. I'm assuming that the timer around there is what I need there. Oh, expired. Bad van. This one's clean though, at least. Parking ticket, parking meter expired. And that bozo's parked on the curb. People around this town are interesting. So, I've read a few things about, you know, bugginess and so forth. Now, again, the game's been out for a bit, so it's possible that things are solved. I know they just released this crime scene update, which I think is just included. So I think it's just, I'm going to be able to eventually, like, do crime scenes and stuff. Yeah, I don't think we can... Okay, well, I guess... No, she did jaywalk. So...
You're being detained because I witnessed you jaywalking.
Yes, officer. I'm sorry.
Oh, alright, well... She's very nice. Let's see. I'm gonna give her a... But let's see. Now, if I do this, can I give her the warning? Yeah.
I'm going to give you just a verbal warning this time.
Thanks a lot, officer.
Alright. Person seems to be really happy. Alright, so it doesn't count as an incident report because I didn't issue them a violation. Oh, that's the one I already did. So let's see. You see anything obvious down there? No. Oh, that is the end of... Oh, okay, so it did give me... Okay, I correctly... And you trusted... Right, so it just gave me kind of the right information there, but... I'm not sure where I've been already. But, you know, I want to be responsible and work my shift. But I do like the fact that the game does seem to allow that, like, well, I want the session to be 25 minutes or whatever. So that's always a good thing. Oh. Well, I don't remember if I'm supposed to do... If I can get 10, I think then I'm sure, because now I'm worried I needed 10 and not 5, but... So now I feel like I've been to all these already. Because now I'm like in the same place, but I've hit my patrol zone, so... Because yes, I think I checked this one. I guess I'll go look just to be sure I did. Or, well, I may have, but... So I'm also curious if I find one that I gave a ticket to, like, is it gonna show me that the ticket is there? Like, will it be on the car? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I was just greeting you. I don't know why it did that, but... Like, I didn't actually want it. Maybe I hit the button too long. Alright, so now I almost need to find one that I did. So yeah, I've got a lot of conflict points, but I don't know if they're just from that first thing. I'm not sure that I went this far. It's an interesting area. How about that? Let's see. That's valid. I think I did. I think I was just on the other side. You gonna go, sir? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where the person was loitering and so forth. Okay, so this was one... Oh, now it's valid. Interesting. So I suppose I can just keep running around. You know, maybe the person that I ticketed left. That car looks really dirty, so I'm gonna go over here and hope that I can issue a ticket. Ah, no. I wonder if police officers that have this, like, have to do what I'm doing, if they feel exactly the same way. Oh, that's the edge of my area. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You sure did. Where are you going? Alright. I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna do it the right way. But you, ma'am, are, or sir, sorry for bumping into you.
You're being detained because I saw you jaywalking.
I'm in a hurry, officer. It's a matter of life and death.
Really?
Hands in the air and let me frisk you.
That's just a weird thing about jaywalking. Alright, I'm not buying it.
You will be fined for jaywalking, which will cost $25.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
That's the point. Yeah, we're sorry you're sad. Alright, I don't know where else to go. I'm running out of places, I know that. Alright. Valid? Oh, I guess I haven't gone through here. So, we'll see if I find, or maybe I just wasn't on this side of the street. Valid. Valid. Someone's got to be expired here. Alright. They are... Oh, but they already have a ticket, so... it does show me that. So I'm not going to be mean and ticket them twice. I don't think I can do that. That would probably give me a conflict point. Ugh, I can't cross. There's just no crosswalk or anything, so... I mean, I have issued 5 tickets. So at this point I'm just patrolling to see if people do other dumb things. Alright, so this is where I left my area. Whoop. I don't know. Hi. Sorry that I'm running. Alright, that's the one I already gave a ticket to. So yeah, I think I'm pretty close to having covered everything in my area. Is that a sticker on their window? So I'm like, I didn't give them a ticket. Alright, well that's expired, but nobody's there, so... They are valid. But yeah, it's kind of cool having an open world, but it's also a bit like, what do you do? But I suppose that's what police work's about, right? Alright, well there's the police department. So, that's where we came out of, I think. Although we were in the parking lot, so... Suppose let me go this way. I didn't go on this side. So I think this is part of my patrol area too. Kind of running out of time though. Alright. Are they in an okay spot? It's Tuesday, but it's not Tuesday, so... They are in an okay spot. I'm gonna... I see, we do have, like, walking things. So I'm wondering if they jaywalked because they, like, went against the light. Because I think that can be called jaywalking, too. I'm assuming we're nearly done with our shift. We'll see how that works. Alright, they are both valid. So, bigger district here. I just kind of fumbled around in the wrong area. Aha! I'm gonna get you right at the end. There we go. One more. Just before... Oh, and I see another one. Come on, let me get there. Aww. Your first shift as a Brighton police officer is over. Head back to the precinct. You can still enforce the law en route and handle minor incidents. However, the police department won't reward officers who extend their overtime too long. Alright, well...
Your shift is over, officer.
I see this. I am not letting them get away. I'm not going to worry about the litter bug, though. So, they are aligned on the sidewalk. Alright. Yeah. I think you're the one that littered, but... I see. So it's showing me I'm 100 and some meters away. So I suppose if someone does something on the way, like it said, then I can do something. Oh, let me just cross here. Alright, we are green. So I wonder if these locations are important, like the Blackbird Theater. I was gonna say, I saw that sign. Alright. So, let's run over and head in. And then I guess we'll be done, right?
As a patrol officer, your duty is never really over.
I want to know why everyone looks like mannequins in the game. That's for sure an interesting thing. Alright, end shift. There we go. So, let's see what happens when we do that. Alright. So, we got 17 conflict points right at the beginning. We did pretty well, though. Alright, so we have a radar gun. We can report speeders because we have a radar gun. Oh, and we can go to a new neighborhood. Look at that. So I'd say that was a pretty good day. Alright, and then we had... What did I do with the parking? That was... Oh, you get points for greeting. Okay, and discovering points of interest and so forth. So, yeah, I lost that. No partner. Bonus. Oh, you get a bonus for not having a partner? Interesting. Alright, a new day in the office. Check the available shifts. Each week you can request up to 4 new shifts. Alright, well, at this point, I am going to go ahead and stop. Alright, well, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like the video. And if you are not a subscriber, please consider doing that. And comment. Any engagement is helpful with the YouTube algorithm. You know, drop an icon down, your favorite police icon, or, you know, hey, I'm glad to see a new sim icon, or whatever it is. But with that, hope you've had fun. Hope this is interesting to follow along with, and we'll see what we can get into. But I will see you next time.